Good evening, everybody. It is the Dark Comic Nerd coming to you at about 12:35 in the morning, which is frankly early for me, but it is after midnight, and because well, not because it's after midnight, but up to midnight, um, we've been working on the Fate Requiem event, and I just happened to get it done at the same time. The new update for the interludes kicked in. So we've got a whole bunch of fun things going on, guys. This is mostly for my records, for my channel, but at the same time, it lets you guys know some of the fun stuff that's been happening for the Fate Requiem event and some of the stuff that's upcoming. Now, for starters, let's get into this. Let's collect up some of the last of the goodies, guys, and check out. I like hearing the character that runs the shop talk. Now, the minute we unlocked her in the game, she became the other shopkeeper. For a time, the shopkeeper was just Voyager. But here we go, guys. We're going to collect up the remaining goodies. Alright, we've already read this one, or at least I have. And there is the crystallized lore, guys. So I kept quiet during that whole thing, guys. A lot of times the text does not always keep up with the vocals. In this case, the text was way ahead of the vocals. It's just the way that they've got it. I'm okay with that, but I wanted to let you guys listen to the audio that went with the visual, as it was. But there we go, guys. I completed all the quests. It was a pain in the keister. You can see I collected all the tokens. These ones here, guys, were extremely hard to get. You had to go around the dice board, and you had to collect these up by doing special things. Let me see if I can back up and show you guys. So we've hit midnight, as I said. We still got 3 days left in the event. I don't know if there's much else going on here. There is currently... see, I even did the 90 plus. I actually did it without knowing what I was doing. And it wasn't too bad, but it was more time consuming than I would have liked, but it was okay. Now, unlocking this, whatever it is, the 90 plus up here, guys, that's for the other crystallized lore. I haven't figured out what the heck I'm missing. I'm not 100% sure, because it says unlock this one here, and I think when I unlock this, then the one over here will unlock too, because it says unlock by completing super bonus quests. Now, I believe what's keeping me from being able to do anything is currently where I'm at right here, where you can play this Orbit Clash and get some alternate scenarios to what you got before. I've already collected all my tokens. I'm happy. I will continue doing that, but I also want to point out that what's going on is right here, guys. All you really get, from what I can tell, is this big chunk of cash. I don't need it. I've got too much. Let's look at it. And while we're doing it, we can look at the special My Room that they have. There's the special My Room. So let's look at how much money I got. Oh, look. 999999. Okay, guys, basically I have infinite money as far as I'm concerned. Even my friend points after this has been through the roof. Through the freaking roof. So it's nuts. It's absolutely bonkers. I have so much freaking money. And then, like I said, guys, I would have to complete the other one to get to this, but I don't always like doing the 90 plus. They tend to be uber hards. They tend to be very, very hard, and what they give you is not something I care about. Now, I might look into it. I might do some stuff, but I don't know. But where it says next right here, I'm thinking I have to get through the orbital clash. When I did it the first time, I never got through around 8 or 9 because I managed to win before that, and that was all I cared about. And like I'm saying right now, tends to be all I care about. Now, the remaining materials I have here, guys, I have plenty of them. I started figuring out that I needed to buy these special dice. Looks like you can start at the end of the thing. You're going to be able to exchange your extra dice in. That's fine. Once again, it won't matter because I have too much money and I can't do anything. Now, I do have a lot of farming materials, meaning, the stuff that we farm, guys, from playing the game. I could collect all 10 of these and be great. I, of course, as always, try to collect up right here, guys. Embers. Still got to work on getting those. And then I want to, of course, get all of these. And like I said, I want to get some Fragment of the Twinkling Star. I believe if we ever did get Voyager, we would need that. And there's a couple other goodies. And it's actually easier. These little point machines or whatever they call. What are they called? They are called life counters. Life counters. You use those in board games, so it makes sense that that's what they're using in a game that has to do with a lot of board games. Oh, before we forget, let's collect that up. Not that I use them very often. So there's a lot of goodies. It's easier to get those life counters. They tend to be the harder ones to get, but in this, they've been very easy to get. The gems here have been very hard to get, and of course, I want plenty of those to collect some of these pieces. But I'm going to do a little bit more farming with the 3 days that are left. I just want to show you guys I got plenty of that stuff. But I want to show everybody, definitely got all the tokens. The missions are totally completed. I took a picture even to basically have it for my records. And that's kind of what we're doing this for, guys, in part. And just to show you guys that I have gotten through another event where we managed to get everything that I really was looking forward to. We're now going to do one more thing. Yeah. The welfare servant, guys, that we got for this, the free servant, which was a bit more difficult to get this time. As you can see, I've fully enhanced the character up. I've done Ascension up to stage 4, and we got the new Saint Graph. And now what we're going to do on top of all that is we are going to finally fully do her Noble Phantasm. And there we go. So when this reruns next year, guys, much like we did with our other Lancer this time around that we all remember, and if you guys don't remember, let me remind you right here, we are going to be able to collect up all those extra cards, which I'll show you guys in a minute how you had to go about doing them. It was a pain in the butt. We're going to be able to get a rare prism every single time for that. It's going to be fantastic. So, real quick, guys, we'll go in here. So, what happens is on the board here, guys, as you look on the board, each square has a little circle. So, there's an icon. And let's see if I can use my camera's little icon here. So, if you guys see where I just moved it down to, where my little camera icon is right here, we're using this right now. right here, guys, right below that, there's a little tiny circle. Well, that square has one of those little circles. This one has two. And as you see me go over, guys, two, two, only on each kind of, we'll call it each boardwalk, meaning each side of the square, does there actually look like there is, what am I thinking of? A square with doubles. Well, the only way to get that extra token, which was very hard to get, and you needed to complete that and get that token to unlock the bonus stuff, was you would have to go around and hit that square every single time and get these little diamonds. As you can see, some of the squares still have diamonds, guys, right here. You would have to, anything that had a double circle, meaning an extra token, you would have to whittle down all 5 diamonds, and then you would have to complete that particular square. As you can see, we did in certain areas, and that would net you the final token. So that meant 5 different times, which means looking around the board, guys, 5 times 4, 20 times. 20 times you had to do this. So after a while, you have to start getting specific dice, which you can get through battles, but most times you have to buy through the store, and then you could basically kind of cheat the system by using a dice that would get you on that exact spot. So I had to utilize a bunch of different dice, and I had to do that 20 times, essentially 20 times. So it was a pain in the keister. I'm not looking forward to doing that next year, but you can bet your money it will come up next year. So that's how I went about doing that, guys. So as far as the event is done. And Ice Dark 11 wasn't sure. A lot of people weren't sure, but a lot of people were confident that they weren't going to do the swimming suit event, meaning they weren't going to do last summer its rerun event this time, and instead, much like a lot of people thought, which I did not, I just did not want it to be the summer one, guys. I did not want them to rerun the summer one. It's already brutalizing me. I've only got a couple days left to try to do Voyager. I was thinking that depending on circumstances, we might try to do we've been getting a lot of Saint Quartz from this. A lot of times they would give it to you because they thought you would need it for the final battle. I did not. The thing with Dark Marie was just awesome. They had so many new costumes in this, and I hope they show up eventually in the game. Well, one of the things that we netted out of this, guys, was we netted enough Saint Quartz to do a single roll. Now, I bet it'll be a total waste of my money, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm insane. But before we get to that, guys, I want to show you what's going on with the interlude campaign. This is a special pickup they're doing. It just started, if I'm not mistaken. The update itself was something that was happening while the game was running. It whacked out my game so much that I actually had to shut the game off, and I had to do some other stuff to my tablet because the recorder wasn't working correctly, and there was some serious lag, and it was just a pain in the butt, that whole thing. So actually, I wanted to jump on and do this broadcast sooner, but it wasn't possible the way they were doing it. Now, that's not the only thing. I wanted to also show everybody this, where they're doing a new interlude campaign, and they're doing a whole bunch of servants that we already have, of course. Now, did I really see one for? Okay, that's just the regular run of the mill banner. But I wanted to show everybody that because, oh look, we have new interludes. Yay, go us. And a lot of these characters we have. Um Now unlock at stage 2 Ascension. There we go. You have to complete the Lost Belt Atlantis one. That's a shame. Stage 3 Ascension. That's going to take a while, and then stage 4 Ascension, because that one at the top there has a updated skill. So the only thing we didn't get out of this, if we check, was I think maybe one servant. Yes. No, two. If you look up here where the interlude campaign banner poster is, guys, we are missing Siegfried and we are missing Holmes. So that is it. Now, taking a look. I would love to get Voyager, guys. Of course, he wouldn't do me a lot of good at this point, but I still like to get him. Um, but they've got a lot of good banners going on right now. This is another one that I don't think Ice Dark 11 knew about, but a lot of people speculated that we would get these little interlude things instead of getting the swimsuit one. I'm very happy. Now, I don't have Sherlock. I could go for him, but the character is about buffs. I'm not really into that, so I could kind of care less. And that is all we got for what's going on. The one from before, guys, that was leading into the event, which had nursery rhyme and had some of the other characters that I think we tried like one or two shots and really didn't get much of anything spectacular out of it. It had oh, what was his name? Not Einstein, but oh gosh, the big white lion. What was the big white lion's name? It was, oh gosh, I cannot remember it. That kind of sucks. But yeah, that was some of the characters we had. We had these extra characters like Cersei and stuff like that, guys, that were kind of side characters. You could also get Marie. There was a lot of stuff. I saw some really awesome new costumes for Marie in this game. I hope they release them later on in a future date. I'm sure I can look into it if I wanted to look up what the Japanese stuff is all about. Um, just really awesome event. I love this event. It was great. Now, like I said, guys, what we're going to do is we are going to we are going to what? Well, we are going to probably try to do a little enhancement, and I think what we'll do is we'll do a times 11 30, and then we'll do something special, I think, because we only have two more summons, guys, until the bonus. So maybe we'll actually use up a little bit of quartz fragments. We'll see what we're going to do. We might do some fun stuff. But because you guys are here with me, because we finished the event, we're going to celebrate tonight. We're going to see what we can do. This might be a waste of time, but we're going to do it anyway, guys. It's just something fun to do. We'll use her because I wouldn't mind getting her maxed out while we have the double your, you know, double your ember, meaning that your ember is worth double for this character from what it usually is. Now that means that the ember, the amount is doubled when we use it. It does not mean that the chances of getting a double or triple are enhanced. So right now, I'm just gambling with what I have. If this takes too long, we'll pause and we'll wait until something comes up. Yeah, she was kind of a sourpuss considering I would love to know more. I hope that someday they'll consider releasing. They're only done Fate Grand Order mangas so far, but well, actually, that's not true, everybody. The Fate Zero and the Fate Stay Nights, they did come out as a manga, but Fate Zero only basically did the first season, and there was really like two seasons. So without the second part of it, you kind of were lost on what was going on. But that's all Dark Horse put out, and then Fate Stay Night was harder than crap to get a hold of. I could never even get a hold of one book. I think I had ordered one, and what had happened was is basically I got the order like canceled. So because I didn't cancel it, but they were like, "Yeah, we couldn't get this book to you. Sorry." And it's like, "And why was it on your website?" So the thing is that I have not seen many a manga book except for the ones that are now out for Fate Grand Order, which only come out every year. That's how crazy it is, guys. They're only coming out about every year. That's how long it's taking. Is a whole year for them to dub this stuff. I don't know why. The manga company coded I can't remember the name. I can't remember how to pronounce the full name, but they're not a bad company. They've done other stuff that I like, but they just it's very odd what they're doing as far as they're not really putting the books out very quickly. I don't know if it's the same with all their books, but the Fate Grand Order stuff, they are dragging their feet. I mean, really, it takes a year to put out this stuff. It's just crazy. Well, I wanted to chat with you guys about some of the manga stuff, but we're going to quickly try to get her up to the max. That meant we got something because we weren't even close to getting to 80, but something happened. So at the very last second, something came in and ta-da! So there we go. We couldn't see what we got, great or super, but we can hope that it's not something that sucks. So remember, guys, we're still after Voyager right now. I don't know. Ironically, Koyo, which we finally found out what her place in the story was. Well, there we go. We got a 5-star craft essence, so does that mean we're going to get bumped out of a 5-star servant, though? What a bummer. I still don't mind too much having a second one, but I'm nowhere near getting a limit break, so that kind of bums me out, because that might have put the nail in the coffin tonight. Oh, look, another 5-star craft essence. Oh my gosh. Are you going to screw me by giving me nothing but 5-star craft essence? Keeping in mind, folks, that we once got a 5-star servant in this banner, and it was a spook. But is that what we're going to get tonight is craft essence, and it's going to be basically, it's like it, well, let's see if we get a Voyager. Let's see if we get a Voyager, and then we'll talk. Because I wonder. Because I believe that both those opportunities were something else. But we'll talk about it when we see what happens. That was a nice pause. But, yep. It was for CE, not for servants. That's a shame. That was another nice pause. That one looks like it's going to be a servant. But yeah, Koyo in this was interesting. She was a character way at the end of the story, and she didn't have a pivotal role, but she was there. And she's from the Fate Requiem universe, so that's why she's the servant of this girl's friend. So I get the impression that if I knew more about the manga, the actual book itself, where the Fate, thing came from, I'd be better prepared to know what the significance of certain things are. Yep, I saw that pause. Looks like we're going to get nothing but just crazy CE tonight, guys. What a bust. Okay, so my theory is, guys, is that every time we get a 5-star CE, the game was trying to give us the 5-star Voyager finally, but we kept losing the coin flip. Now, I've seen other YouTubers actually talk about this coin flip too. I've seen other people, and a lot of people are in my boat, where they believe that when you get the difference between a 5-star CE and a 5-star, which the getting 2 5-star CE in one roll was impressive, though. I won't dismiss that. Along with 2 extra 4-stars is definitely nice. But as you can see, guys, this particular one, I guess it's okay. Apply special attack berserk to yourself. That's not bad. We've got a couple of those. I don't know if we have enough to do limit breaks or not, but whatever. This one here, I won't have enough to do a limit break with. I already know that. So getting an extra one does help me out a little bit. And it's got a nice effect. But I think the game said, nope, you lost the coin flip. We kept losing the coin flip. And I think they've rigged the coin flip because, I've said it before, story locked. Meaning it's locked to this event. You cannot roll for the Voyager character outside this event. And I saw one guy, Mist, M-Y-S-T, Mist. He had rolled almost 456 quarts. 456. And he managed to get a whole bunch of Voyagers, but no, he got 1 Koyo, but he managed to get 4 Voyagers, but that's how long it took him to get a bunch of those Voyagers. Now, maybe this his first Voyager came. He has good luck, but he spends major buco bucks. And I have a hunch, that little part of the back of my head says that certain accounts, they know certain accounts like to spend lots of money, and they give them kind of a not a free pass, but give them the occasion because he does pretty damn good. And I have a hunch it's because of how much money his account spends. I can't prove it, but doesn't mean it's not happening. So we're going to go back, guys. We're going to do the ticket. See if maybe we get lucky on that. It has happened. Doesn't look like it'll happen this time, though. Wah, wah, wah. So as I was saying before, I was about to, if we got another Koyo, it wouldn't be the end of the world. We would have capped her out at least. So one more summon, guys. So I think this is going to be interesting. Mist was having some good luck on single ones like this, where he was doing just singles and he was getting some good stuff. But I think it was the Japanese version he was doing. Okay, so we need another. We need another couple of quartz. It's when you dig into the pool, which is why we have the pool. Let's just trade in for 5 right now. It's fine. I gambled hard on that stuff a while back and lost. So the thing is it doesn't really matter as far as using up a bit more of it, because I had like saved up 37 of it, and then I gambled a lot of it away on trying to get Voyager, and I lost hard on that. So let's see if this works out any better. It'd be nice. Everybody keep your fingers crossed. At least it's a servant. And it's a terrible one. I expected another servant. I saw the pause. Is it going to be just as bad? Oh, probably might even be the same one. Nope. Just as bad, though. Well, if you guys remember correctly, I said to you a couple days back that probably we wouldn't do another one of these videos because I wasn't going to do this originally, but I just decided for my records, as I said, and to show you guys how the event went and how things were, I said, what the heck, and I wasn't planning on doing anything, like I said, until the last day. I've looked at my financial records, guys, and they're not as bad as I thought they were going to be. They're not spectacular, but they're not as bad. So just debating if we want to maybe while we're here, guys, actually, because we did good. You guys saw we got a couple of 5-star craft essences, so there's always a chance the coin flip might favor us tonight. I say what the hey, guys. I don't think it's a huge problem, but give me a moment to double check my reserves and see if we're good for that or not. Alright, everybody. So here's the 3 things I want to talk about real quick, and then we'll get to the rest of the fun. First off, I'd like to point out that if you guys recall a couple days ago, I mentioned in one of my other previous videos that I was having trouble with my car, and that was one of the financial factors I had to factor in. Well, by the grace of the Lord, no kidding here, folks. I don't just say that for, wordplay. By the grace of God, the oil change and filter change and all the work I had done on my car, which didn't cost me a lot of money, praise God, worked out, and the car is running a lot better now, even though it is kind of hiccuping occasionally, but it's nowhere near as bad as what it was. So that's something. So I haven't had to put a lot of money into my car yet. Let's hope by the grace of God, if you're a praying person, keep praying for me, that nothing bad comes up. I hope I'm not tempting fate by using money right now that I might need for my car, but that is one problem that was not as bad as I thought. Also, my finances, I have paid most of my major bills, and I am I didn't have to use a lot of money when it came to comic books, which I got my comic books tonight, and it only cost me around $38, and that was for a couple weeks worth. So that means that I have a nice windfall of money that I'm not putting into any of my other hobbies right now. That's one of the big things. Doing this means I might have to cut back on other hobbies for the time being. I guess we'll just see what happens. And mostly and most importantly, guys, in this right now is the grace of the Lord. Um, I want to give full credit to God that basically we have the extra money. There is extra money in there. Um, and I don't have a lot of stuff coming out. And so the money is there. So we put another $40 down and we bought another bunch of quartz, but it's not a lot. It's enough for probably 2 rolls. And I think that's where we're going to set up. And the game did us a favor by not bringing any other big events in, by it looks like, before the end of the month. We hope. Now, we don't know when the interlude campaign ends on the 22nd. Who knows what's going to happen? They don't tend to leave gaps in stuff. So who knows what's going to happen, but we'll wait and see. The next summer event is very large, and I don't know if they would actually dare to kick it off at the end of one month going into the beginning of the next month. I do know it's going to cost me a lot of quartz for that. But I'm really looking forward to maybe the government helping us out with a little extra money that I'm going to use some of it. I'm going to tithe. I've already talked to my friends. I'm going to tithe some money. I was about to say how much, but one of the key things about tithing is that it's not important that everybody knows how much. It's important that, you just do it. And, it's not about everybody knowing how much money you tithe. But I am going to tithe probably more than 10%. That's just what I feel called to do. If you guys ever feel called to give to the Lord, give to your local church, whatever you feel called to do. And uh, I guess I wish I did it a little more happily, but I don't do it miserably. Sometimes I second guess myself, but I don't do it miserably. I think I'm blessed with a lot of money, and I like to do things to help other people. You can ask my friend Jeff, and a lot of my friends. I tend to help out where I can. So right now, guys, these factors, and these are important factors to me, have led me to the point now where I think we're going to try this. But I do not know if we will do anything past this. This could essentially be our final shot at this. Um, we're going to go off the cuff, even though I think it might be suicide. We did have to you guys saw how much effort I was putting into ranking up, getting our little servant there up. That might have factored into our 2 5 stars, but we are going to throw, basically, since we only can do 2, essentially one of them we're just going to throw caution to the wind, and we're going to do it. And then the other one, we'll look into my pre-ritual that I usually do and see what comes of it. Let's hope. It's been a few minutes since we tried to do the other roll. I don't know if that's going to factor in. We'll just have to cross our fingers and hope for the best, everybody. I would really like to avoid getting another Koyo, but if nothing else comes my way, then so be it. Yep, I saw that pause. There's our guaranteed 4. So the game has given us our guarantee. That's another pause. Oh, servant this time. We will have to see what happens. A lot of people, guys, have other ritual type stuff that they do. Good luck things like they skip. They tap the screen to skip right to the end. And they think that sometimes that gives them good luck. I don't know if it does. Some people like to put other things of good luck around them. I don't really buy into the theory of good luck. I buy into the theory of the Lord. The Lord gives and the Lord takes, and the Lord, runs our lives. We have free will, but He nudges us in the right direction. So this could be something that He's trying to give me an indication. Stop trying so hard, and we're just gonna have to wait and see. But so far, it's looking like that 5-star thing might have been some good fortune that just might not repeat itself. Saw that. Darn, it's going to be a CE thing. Ah, you kidding me? Boy, can I see where this is going fast unless something changes. Boy, I'm going to have a lot of those before I'm done. A good thing I don't have to start any new quests anytime soon. I've got way too much CE. Yep. Yeah, I can see where this whole thing is going really quick. Yeah, I see what's happening. I really think the game's just going to keep popping in 5-star CE. It's not a bad thing necessarily for when it comes to farming. And I am only too shy of that 5-star craft essence to be able to do a limit break. So when the event's done, it's not completely useless. Though I think I'm going to keep the extras and probably pop them into the old second archive. Um,
Yeah.
just a big pain in the butt. A really big pain in the butt. We haven't been working on Koyo here in a while. It's her final skill that you get isn't bad. It actually recovers health for every ally on the field. So it's a nice skill to get. It's just not one I've really foresaw myself spending a lot of Ember to get. But I actually have more Ember to use, so it's fine. I have some in my box, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, she's an Oni, but she's actually a very nice character, so I might be wrong. Yes, I did mess up on that. Um so what we'll do, guys, is we'll switch out and we'll go back to everybody, and there are plenty of servants to be used. I'll show you what I'm talking about to try to get stuff. There we go, guys, right there. Look at all these. It's just crazy. Um yeah, William Tell here. I hope I managed to I'm worried about, did I manage to actually get his Noble Phantasm maxed out? I'm starting to second guess myself. I think we managed to get enough. Yeah, we did. We did. So we can use some of this. We can use some of this up, guys. Look how many of these we got. Utterly crazy. I have figured out how good this character is, guys. Orion. Oh my gosh, you could turn him into a freaking battering ram. I mean, between his skills and his Noble Phantasm, like one hit on an enemy, especially if you have the advantage as far as class goes, and he utterly destroys them. We've only got him almost up to level 40, and his attack is pretty impressive nonetheless. Well, we have a special thing going on here. Oh, looks like we don't have any sabers to actually use. I am very surprised. Now, we got some extra lancers to use from the event that just came prior to the Requiem event, but I haven't decided if I'm going to use it for one purpose or another. So, what do we got for? Yeah, I think we've used up all these. Meaning, I think we've managed to get the what am I thinking of? Noble Phantasm up. Yeah. Once again, I ought to check. It's in the same class. It's Rider. Where are you? There you are. Yep, 505. It behooves me to check, guys, because I have made mistakes before. Oh, we're barely going to get him up past 55. Yeah, one by one, guys, we're clearing out our classes here. That's kind of what we want to do. Once we're done doing that, we will, no matter what, jump into... Oh, yeah, I forgot all about Da Vinci here. We will jump into doing a roll no matter what comes of it. It's always interesting to see. I don't even know if they use the same Japanese voice actress when they use the new Da Vinci they have now, the younger clone. I'd be very happy if she said something else, like some of the other servants. They rotate some of the stuff they say, but that one, I think, because she was an original from way back when, not so much. Okay, so we did caster. We need to go move on to assassins. Hope I'm not boring you guys too much with all this extra crap I'm doing. What do we use on this one? I'd actually like to see what our final ascension looks like. Alright, we tried, didn't work. Use up some of the rest of this stuff, I think. I'm trying for sheer number of times, guys, now. There we go. Do not like that character's voice, at the least. So we put in a lot of effort. Let's see if it comes back and helps us out. I'm telling you guys, I think we've had multiple chances tonight to get our Voyager, and they have just screwed us. That spook with Bradamante, that really bummed me out hard. I kind of knocked it off as, well, we got something, but I had to look at the glass half full. There was nothing else I could do. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Seemed like it was a good pause. If we get a 5-star CE out of this, I'm going to think that really the game is against us. And I'm sorry, guys, with everything being on the fly tonight, I didn't turn my camera on. I hope that doesn't bother anybody. Not that I have a lot of viewers on this channel. But this whole video is pretty much just a high-end thing of my records of what I did during the event. This thing we're doing right now is just an on-the-fly thing. There's our guaranteed 4-star. What a shame. Remember a couple events back, guys? We were getting those things. We were tripping over them. Seems like here it comes again. No pauses in between things, but we are... Yep. And there was no pause to indicate it was coming either. Whoa, that seemed like it was... Was that a good pause? Come on, let that be a good pause. Oh, I think we're going to get another Koyo. We did. I can't believe it missed. He wanted 5 of these, and he could only get 1. And he was getting Voyagers all over the place, and I can't trip over one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, this is a bummer. Oh, that looked like another good pause. Come on. Come on. I've seen some. Oh, what a bummer. Yeah, I think I can see the writing on the wall. This roll hasn't been too bad, but boy, just a kick in the nuts when it comes to the fact that we can get Koyos all over the place. We can get 5-star craft essence, but we can't get Voyager. Look at that, guys. 5 gold star cards. I mean, just 5 gold cards in a row. Wow. Just brutal, though. really am devastated. I don't sound like it is, but on the inside, guys, I'm a little devastated by the fact that we have kept coming up with 5-star CE, 5-star CE, 4-star servants from the event, but no Voyager. I am very despondent over that. I don't sound like it, but I am, because it seems like the game is really trying to keep us from getting that Voyager card, whereby other people have been tripping over them. And I don't think I really want to put much else for money into it. So I will not guarantee you guys that this will be the last time we do this, but I think that this is going to be Scotty all over again, or Merlin. One of those ones that no matter how hard I try, the game says, nope, you are locked out. We will give you 5-star servants. We will give you 5-star craft essence, but you cannot get this 5-star servant. It's like the game has said, you are locked out from getting this 5-star servant. So, I don't know. We just MP5'd. We just got MP5 on, did I hit the wrong one? I did. I hit we wanted the, Noble Phantasm here. I thought something was weird. Where is she? There we go. And boom, here we go. If we were to do another roll later in the week, guys, and we get another one of these, we can trade it in for rare prisms. It's all... And I still want to trade in some of my rare prisms and get some cool stuff from that. But, yeah, this is a real bummer, because it looks like I've essentially have a lockout on not being able to get the Voyager, and I really wanted to get that because not only is it extra class, but I've seen more animations for the sprite, and I really like it through every stage of its ascension. Now, just to show you guys, look at what we got here. That 4-star craft essence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3 of the 5-star ones. Oh no, 4. So as it is, I'm one shy from being able to do it. I even have enough of the ones from in-game, guys, right here. One of these I've already ascended. Well, one of the craft essence I have already gotten up to level 3, I think it is, basically. Let me look at it. It's not this one. Which one is it? It is this one. So the remaining 2 I have are all I need to limit break even that card. So I've got enough to limit break these things and have some extras, which is always a nuisance. I got 20 new craft essences. I now got to figure out what to do. And it was already a tight ship as it was. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, everybody. I do know that we got a lot going on. We got 3 days left to determine it. We'll see what happens. But I do not see the game, but one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to do it on the last day, because we have gotten pretty good luck getting our 5-star servants from these events on the very last day. It's like I said, it's like the server finally, it's like the lock gets unlocked and you finally have more chances. So I gambled on it tonight. I got something for my trouble, but not what we wanted yet. So we will play it by ear, and we will see if we see you guys again by Thursday. In the meantime, guys, have a great evening. I know that I am very happy this event is over. If you're playing this, I bet a lot of you out there that watch this aren't, but if you are somebody that came in to check it out and you're playing this event, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. God bless you. Peace out, everybody.